This is a short follow-up concerning the Assa700. This lock has quite a reputation of being very hard to master, especially the one with the black belt pinning with the Christmas tree drivers and the matching countermilling. The truth is that especially if you have experience with picking drivers from, say, Assa600 or something similar, this lock is surprisingly hard to master, at least it was for me. The thing is that it seems the precision of this lock is much higher than the precision of the Assa600. So the technique that is sufficient for the 600 is not going to work on lock like this or Assa 6K and stuff like that. There are quite a lot of good videos on how to pick and learn these locks. Especially the one from Artichoke 2000 is really great. It's very methodical and shows a lot of good hints, but there are some bits that I haven't noticed in those other videos. So these are some things that I noticed that I hope might help somebody battling this lock. The first thing is the right tensioner. I would say the good fitting tensioner is a big help with this lock. Also, it's necessary to have a stable picking platform. The vise I used is not doesn't have completely flat base, so it tends to rock a bit, and even these small movements were able to throw me off. So really, stable platform is also very useful to have when trying to pick such a lock. The other thing I noticed is that when I pick, especially the later parts when I'm picking the gins, it helped me not only to control the core clockwise and counterclockwise, but also forcing the tensioner back a bit helped me to steady the core and get much more consistent with setting those gins. So might be useful to check something like that too, because when the core is, let's say, left free, it's say riding on the springs and pins and is a bit wobbly, which might help the gins to creep back into the countermilling. So really steadying the core helps quite a lot, or helped me quite a lot. Another bit is that when you are trying to tickle the gin out of the countermilling, it really helps not just make rapid small movements, but to really use the whole travel allowed by the countermilling. Maybe it helps to straighten the pin a bit, so it's more likely to get it through the countermilling better. I'm not sure, but it helped quite a lot. Another bit that I haven't heard mentioned before is that when you are maneuvering the gin or Christmas tree from the countermilling, you need to float the core, so you are manually counter rotating. But the bit that I didn't get, or that I found out, is that you shouldn't, let's say, move slowly but continuously. Instead, what I'm doing, and what seems to help me to get more consistent, is to move the core in small increments, and then trying to push the pin from different angles without advancing the core more before I see that it's not going to get out of the countermilling. Also, something that I noticed is that when you are getting really close to getting out of the countermilling, the feeling of the pin changes quite a bit. Somehow it starts to feel a bit, say, sticky, or it seems to be catching on the sides of the milling or something like that, but it's possible to feel this, so then you should know that you are close and you should be really careful when counter rotating more. But let's try to put it to action. So I'm going to try to tickle bit number 4, or pin number 4, which is already in the milling. So I'm slowly counter rotating and feeling for the bigger movement. I'm also hearing some small clicks, but these should be benign, and the pin is set. So, to summarize, I'm pushing the tensioner a bit to the back, so it helps me to steady the core, slowly counter rotating in small increments, and in between them I'm trying to set the pin while trying from different angles. It's starting to feel a bit sticky, so I should be close. And I lost the gin, but I was able to set it, so let's see, number 1, 2, 3, okay, yeah, number 4 is lost, so let's see if I can get him back. So yeah, classical ping pong. So let's see if I can do better now. Come on. Okay, it's set. And as I said, definitely felt quite sudden change in the feel of the pin. Okay, number 2 is set. So let's see, number 6. And yeah, open. So these are the bits that I noticed that were not very or that were not discussed much or mentioned much. Yeah, that's probably it. I hope you find this rambling useful, but yeah, I wanted to give back the support that I got from my friends from lockpicking community. So thanks for watching. Bye.